beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry if you're going to get this video late, but full moons are actually sort of like continuation of the next 28 days. Now, just to let you know that I did actually do a video for the full moon here at this beautiful place, you know, by the sea and the rocks, and you know, it was gorgeous. But what happened was made a lovely long video with a meditation, and what happened was the sound, you couldn't hear my voice enough to kind of like do it justice, because the sound of the wind and the sea kept coming in. So yeah, I'm back here today. It's not sunny like the other day. It's raining and I'm all sort of like covered up, trying to, you know, keep a little dry from the rain, but I'm still going to try and do something for you so that you have something. Right, okay, so Scorpio full moon. Right, so Scorpio is a water sign, and it is also a fixed sign, and this is the perfect place to kind of like, you know, understand Scorpio energies, because here you've got the fixed energies of the rocks, and then you have got the sea. And so this water is obviously, as you go out, it's deep. So starting off shallow, it gets deeper and deeper as you go further out into the sea. And that is what Scorpio is about. It's about depth. It's about deep waters, really going deep. And the reason it's deep waters is because a lot, you know, it's a lot to do with all our emotional, psychological stuff that we have just taken on, giving ourselves, you know, layers and layers and layers of problems, issues, and then sort of like repressing them into the, you know, subconscious, and somehow that energy still sort of like is fighting, you know, for some kind of attention, some kind of recognition. And so the whole thing about Scorpio full moon is transformation. And I was really blessed this Scorpio full moon, because it was a pink full moon. And you know, when I sort of like thought about the whole energy of this full moon, what was coming to my mind was, you know, pink, love, working our way back to love, loving ourselves more, you know, creating more love in our heart. So it's about going into the depths and depths and depths of our psyche, to whatever depths we need to go and find that love. And so, you know, here I am. This place is actually Asa in Sweden. And I came here for a Sufi retreat. Now, if you think about the Sufi path, it is all about being drunk in love, you know, being in love with the divine, being in love with yourself, and really emanating that love out. And you know what, I have got to tell you that all weekend I have felt immense love from the surroundings, the environment, the people, and listening to beautiful love stories, you know, stories about love of the soul, the relationship of the self. And that is what, you know, we are supposed to be working on this Scorpio full moon. And you know, it's until the next full moon, so you've still got at least 3 weeks ahead of you to be doing this work. This is where our retreat was, in these beautiful buildings. And over on this side you have the forest. Okay, so you know, like if you think about going into the forest, you're going into the depths of your inner psyche, your inner world. And you know, like forest bathing has become quite a thing in our current times, and so it is important that every now and then we take some time out, go into the depths of the forest and just allow nature to do what it needs to do, you know, help us to cleanse and just bathe in the spirit of nature, the trees, and just kind of like help it to get in touch with our souls, you know, our spirit, who we really are. Sometimes, you know, it can be scary. We can be fearful that if we go, you know, into unknown territory and things that are not familiar, and we might not know how it is on the other side of the shore, the horizon, we can't see the end because we want to be in control. You know, this is where sometimes you just have to lose yourself, really just lose yourself, and let, you know, the divine take care of you. Let the Great Spirit take care of you. You know, having that faith. When you cross, you know, the bridge, and there is like a saying, you know, the rainbow bridge, you know, it's like going from one part of yourself to a much better place, you know, a sort of more spiritual place, kind of like a level higher than what you've been used to, awakening you to much deeper consciousness. And that is a brilliant feeling, because when you get to the other side, if you walk over the bridge, you get to the other side, and then, you know, when you're looking back at your path and all that you've been through, it is like one of the most liberating feelings that you can ever experience. Such a sense of freedom. So let this full Scorpio pink moon give you the transformation that you need.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small.